Hello and welcome back to my video. Today we talk a little bit about old stamps and new stamps. Let's get started. USA. Swartz, New York City Dispatch of 1849 to 1853 and Boyd's New York City Express of 1852. These logos appear to look okay, but still I feel strongly about having these expertized due to the fact that there are many various different reprints and probably also forgeries. So with this kind of material, we need to also be very careful. And Hussey's Post New York City of 1877 to 78. These stamps probably have a similar situation as the previous local stamps and therefore should probably be expertized. They look okay, but you can never be too sure. Don't spend big money unless they have been expertized, I would feel. If they come with a collection, fine, but otherwise, I would say be cautious. This one is quite interesting. This one is inscribed Post Office, Houston, Texas, 20 cents. For this Confederate States of America, a parent, local, or provisional stamp, I have not yet found a listing thus far. Paper residue and some gum is still on the back side. The stamp itself measures 25 by 30 millimeters, and I also do not have information on that type of a killer cancel with the capital A basically in the middle. So if any one of you have any information on this particular item, I would certainly appreciate your comment. Yes, and I feel the same as the others before. Expertizing is probably essential. But interesting area as well, and interesting, how should I say, designs. Simple, but somewhat intriguing as well. Argentina, 1913, mint hinged and overprinted MH, Ministry of Finance, perforated 13.5. And Mexico of 1874 to 80 has no gum, but with a fragment of a watermark, almost like a semicircle. And this has two possibilities because it can be a stamp which was issued with one or the other type of watermark as mentioned in the catalog. The one that I suspect it could be is probably the lesser of the two, and it has a script papal salado watermark across the sheet. And so therefore, not every stamp will have that watermark, and some will only have fragments. So anyways, I believe it could be that one. And the Argentinian stamp, surprisingly, Does not look like a very big catalog value, but because of the perforation 13.5, it does have a very decent value. So it's always important to check for details. I certainly encourage it. And after a while, you kind of get in the habit. And to me, it's automatic. I just feel the need to know. And so I spend a little extra time checking this stuff. And usually, every now and then, it pays off. Greenland, 2005 to 07. Modern mint knot hinged little treasures with a surprising 2015 catalog value of $67.50. Perhaps this is due to higher face values on these stamps, the popularity, or perhaps it has a lower printing. I don't have information on the printing, so I wished I did, but in this case I do not. So I'm just guessing on that one. Also, a souvenir sheet was issued in 2007 with a 2015 catalog value of $65. And also, a hardbound 62-page book was issued by Post Greenland, with also the previous stamps and souvenir sheet included, and their total history. I think they did an excellent job, and I give them thumbs up all the way. My compliments. Well done, Greenland. Very nice. And here some more stamps, one modern and one kind of semi-modern. Italy, 1953, mint knot hinged with watermark winged wheel and a catalog value of $70. Well, that one too really doesn't look like $70, but yes, it is. Netherlands, first issued in 1931 and again in 1939. A mint knot hinged perforated 14.5 by 13.5 and with a catalog value of a cool $140. Yes, in this case, the watermark type, the perforation, and the conditions such as mint knot hinge and perhaps other stipulations are definitely important details. So once again, detail, 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 I think is very important and can certainly be beneficial at a time or two. Hopefully very often for everyone out there. Yeah, we wish. In Sweden, also very modern 1990s complete booklets, also with decent catalog value of $84.50 for these 4 booklets, complete booklets in mint not hinged. Also very colorful with numerous topical themes for the topical collector. I think quite interesting. And again, Sweden. Here are 2 more examples of booklets. Not just different as we look at them, or are there other details we may overlook? Well, let's take a look inside. Okay, aside from the stamps and their orientation, being in a vertical booklet pattern or horizontal. Do you notice anything else that is different? Yes, of course you do. It is the number 1 in the middle margin. This one right here. In some countries, any markings in booklets, even on the covers that are different from the normal, can be or is significant. A Swedish specialized catalog may tell the story. I do not have one, so unfortunately, this is as far as I can go. But I've learned this to look for these kind of differences in booklets of any country to see if there are any different markings, numbers, letters, and so on contained anywhere on the cover or on the interior, or different types of perforations. Some of them, as you can see, are perfed through in the margin, and in some cases, some booklets of, for example, East Germany, I don't have any right now, they come in perforated through to the margin or not perforated through to the margin. And that too has a significance in regards to determining accurate value and accurate catalog number in a specialized catalog. So I think looking closely is a good idea. Well, I hope you enjoyed a little of this video and maybe give me a thumbs up. I would certainly appreciate it. Or perhaps even hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Thank you so very much for watching. Yes, treasures are even there for the modern material. So we kind of have to always keep a good eye out and look for details that may be somewhat obscure, but I know you clever philatelists out there, you will leave no stone unturned and get to the bottom of finding a treasure every now and then. Certainly, I wish you my very best of luck. Thanks again. My channel, Stamp Space, My Fun Things.